Welcome back to my channel, people, and you might have inferred from all of my scooter repair videos, I am a tool aficionado, especially power tools. Look around my shed here, which doubles as my shop. I'm gonna introduce you to some of my favorite. This is my router. This is an oscillating multi-tool, reciprocating saw. I have an angle drill. I have two different types of sanders. This is my drill, my impact wrench. Over here is the impact driver. Two different types of circular saw. This is a 5.5 inch. This is the 7.25 inch. Here's my jigsaw. I got a collection of batteries that power them. This is a 4 amp hour. I even got the two 9 amp hour batteries. $100 a pop on sale. I think retail for $150. So hundreds of dollars, I mean thousands of dollars I've invested in these tools. And if you notice from the lime green color, they are a Ryobi brand. And I love Ryobi. They're extremely reliable. None of these tools, not one, have failed me yet, have broken down and had to take it back or repair them or whatever. Now, albeit I don't operate a business, none of these are for commercial use. It's just for the house repair, home improvement projects. But nevertheless, I mean, some of these have gone through a lot of miles. Like this one, for example, you can see the wear and tear. It's had quite a bit of usage. Now, I've been extremely happy with Ryobi. That's why I invested so much money into the battery and this whole system, except for yesterday when I had to use this tool here. This is an angle grinder, battery powered Ryobi 18 volt. And I had to use it for the application of grinding down uneven concrete surfaces. And this one works great for 95% of what this is used for. You're cutting down nails or other metal pieces or a metal pole, or even cutting and grinding down masonry, concrete at an angle. But if you have to grind down concrete where the surface is a large surface, this does not work, and I'm gonna show you why it doesn't work. And it's causing me a lot of stress, frustration, and so I want to communicate this to you so you don't go through that mental anguish and ordeal. Now this is the reason why a Ryobi battery powered angle grinder does not work. Doesn't just not work, it's terrible for the application of grinding down uneven concrete surfaces. I have here a diamond coated grinding disc I got from Amazon, and look what happens. This obstruction here where the battery fits into, even if the battery weren't here, this part here, this protrusion, does not allow the disc to lay flat on a flat surface. See that? I don't know if you can see this, but let's get you a little closer. That is not flat. There is a little bit of a gap here. So whenever I am grinding, or I try to grind, I can only grind at an angle. I cannot get this thing flat. So I mean, if, for example, if the surface is right here, I can grind flat, right? But if the surface is right here and there's more surface right here, then it doesn't go flat. And it was just so frustrating and so stressful. I wanted to tear my hair out, which I don't have any. All right, so now let's contrast that setup with this one, and I just got the grinding disc installed on this one. And look at this tool. This is a rigid angle grinder. Same thing, battery powered, 18 volts. And notice how I can get the disc flat, even with the battery installed. I can get the disc flat. Let me show you a little closer. Perfectly flat. It's actually even allows me this negative angle here. See, it's flat. So I can grind, let me move it out a little bit more. So I can grind down uneven concrete surfaces, even if I have to move it deep into a slab. All right, with the tools side by side, you can see very clearly the terrible design flaw of the Ryobi. See how the rigid has the protrusion, the battery installation protrusion in the opposite direction of the grinding disc, whereas the Ryobi, it's in the same direction. They need to flip this around 180 degrees. Now, if you look here, I have a Milwaukee corded angle grinder. And the reason that this is going to be my final tool of choice is because this rigid functions very effectively. It works phenomenally well for any application that an angle grinder is designed for, whether you're cutting metal or grinding concrete. Unfortunately, this 3 amp hour battery, capacity battery, does not last anywhere long enough for me to get the job done in the sidewalk and the driveway. I'll operate this for 2 minutes and then it's out of battery. I have to bring it in and pop it in the charger for 2 hours. That's just a little bit too inconvenient for me. I want to just have something where I can get the whole job done continuously. So I decided to go with this one, and I'm gonna regrettably I'm going to return this to the Home Depot store. Although they do have a 9 amp hour capacity rigid battery, but that's prohibitively expensive at $150. I'm not going to spend $300, $400 on a tool like this when I can just I got this for 80 bucks, 70 or 80 dollars, forgot, but I can just plug this into the my portable battery I got from China there. But definitely, whatever you do, steer clear of the Ryobi brand angle grinder. The battery one, the corded one works okay. It doesn't have that obstruction. It doesn't get in the way. But regardless if it's the brushless or the non-brushless version of the Ryobi, do not buy this unless you're only using it for other applications. But you're gonna start grinding down uneven concrete surfaces, do not buy this tool.